Treasury Secretary and IRS Commissioner hand over 6 years of the president's personal and business tax returns. The deadline is set. Democrats want them by next Friday at 5 p.m. Or else what? And if the Trump administration rejects the subpoenas, a court fight could happen yet again and test the balance of powers between Congress and the White House. Well, joining me right now is Caroline Polisi, who is a federal and white-collar criminal defense attorney, and Kurt Bardella, former spokesperson for the House Oversight Committee and an NBC News Think contributor. Welcome to all of you. And Kurt, in the meantime, as you know, they put the deadline for Secretary Mnuchin out there. You think he'll challenge this subpoena?
Yeah. I mean, I think what we've seen right now is the administration's de facto stance on anything related to oversight, anything related to subpoenas, is to fight it, is to not show up, is to obstruct it. I mean, the edict has been put out by the president. He calls it presidential harassment. And now we're seeing whether it was the attorney general himself defying a subpoena to appear before the Judiciary Committee, whether it's deadline after deadline to produce the Mueller report, whether it's subpoenas to produce documents related to the Mueller report, and now whether it's with the tax returns, we're seeing that this administration is not going to cooperate with any oversight from this Congress. Well, I think the issue here is the much broader picture. Why do we want these tax returns? Because for the first time, we have a president who we don't know what their financial interest is. We don't know how he's profiting from his private enterprise while being in public office. We don't know what debts he has and if any foreign power perhaps has any control over his financial situation. These are very serious questions that the American people have a right to know what the answer is. And we know, having worked at oversight as a Republican, the Republicans would never have allowed Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton to get away with this.
Does the state have to get involved in all of this, though, in the meantime?
Well,
Should the state get involved in this?
I think a state has a right to pass whatever laws that it wants, and I very much believe in state sovereignty here. And again, at the end of the day, if there's nothing illegal about what they're doing. They have a right to do whatever they want. And I think that the president is going to look worse and worse coming up with reasons to hide his tax returns. I think that's what this is about. It's giving Donald Trump as many reasons as possible to say, no, I want to keep these hidden from the American people.
The fight will go on. I'm still curious to know whether New York will be successful in this.
We might find out.
All right. Our thanks to Caroline Polisi and Kurt Bardella. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Texas.